This is Merc with the mic. This is another wrestling babble, the super kick wrap up. I'm joined side by co-host the Minion with the opinion, and today we have
Mo.
Oh man, special
Cedric
guest.
Jenkins, Commander Farrell, wherever
You said Cedric? Ah, it's so
Cleric
wrong.
Jenkins. You're
Oh my
black.
god. Anyway,
Probably one of
there
those
you go.
things.
Well,
Commander Farrell.
from Red Cyclone Inc. Represent.
We all represent Red Cycle Inc. This is part of a podcast off of Red Cycle Inc. This is another wrestling babble, the wrestling babble, super kick wrap up. We're gonna go through Raw, SmackDown, NXT 205, and whatever news is going on. Minion has a bunch of questions. We're gonna answer all those questions, and then we're gonna give a little fast lane review. But the way we're gonna do the fast lane preview predictions. The way we're going to do it is you have to answer as soon as the question hits, and that's your winner. I don't want to see why. I don't want to see when. Just pick your winner. Okay? Got it?
That's right. I'm with it.
All right. So we're going to start off the show. Go ahead, Minion.
All right, so here's the rundown. Did you guys enjoy Monday Night Raw?
I enjoy things on Monday Night Raw.
Jenkins?
I did not see Raw.
He did not see Raw. Well, Raw has suffered again from another horrible fate of building up for a pay-per-view the week before, and it looks like this is a pattern that's ongoing and continuous. It will not stop.
That was the heartbeat of it.
Yeah, you heard that. That was the heartbeat.
That was it flatlining?
That's it.
It died.
If you heard it, that means it was perfect. Raw is on a beep, beep. It's a little. It's just not all there anymore.
So they're rushing it to the hospital.
Yeah.
SmackDown's driving the ambulance, and he's just gonna get out.
My God.
SmackDown's still that little train that could. You remember that meme that posted with the Shane McMahon head on the train? That's pretty much SmackDown. SmackDown been very good, but Raw has its problems, as in they have certain stories that are really good, and then the rest is just there, and that's the big problem with it. There's no continuity. There's no really big stories besides the Universal title and the Seth Rollins Triple H thing. Everything else is secondary. Oh, and the women's. Everything else is secondary or third, fourth.
All right. So, without a further ado, I've got some notes here for Monday Night Raw. I'm going to ask you guys. I'll start off with this Universal title match against Bill Goldberg. How bad was this build-up?
Kevin Owens saved it. His promos were excellent. Goldberg being there was no point of him being there. He didn't even need to talk. He didn't really need to be there. He just needed to be in the match and lose, and that's pretty much what I need him to do.
Goldberg needs, unfortunately, a Goldberg, just like Brock Lesnar, needs a mouthpiece. He doesn't need to be up there doing his thing. I mean, he has his energy, but his dialogue and his thing, it's just like, you boring me all over again. Like, I feel like it's just a copy-paste between him and Lesnar at this point.
You know, what's funny is the fact that Goldberg was never really good on the mic. Like, if you look back in WCW, he had his few words, "You're next." And he'll say these little things here and there, but he never really had the mic skills. But with this, it's just the fact that like Kevin Owens is so good on the mic, it just kicks his ass in the ring. Like pretty much his words just kicks his ass. And Kevin Owens pretty much just held this rivalry together, like as in it made it interesting to the fact that what Kevin Owens had to say. I really want Kevin Owens to walk out a Universal Champion. I really don't want to see Goldberg leave, and I really don't want to see that happen. Shit.
Go ahead, guys.
Go ahead, because I'll go on and on. No, I'll go on and on.
All right, so I see this build-up being as non-existent to me. This was kind of like Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania when Undertaker couldn't show up for his appearances, so they had all the special effects, which made it work. This appearance, this build-up with Goldberg has been absolutely atrocious. Number one, Bill Goldberg, you guys nailed it. He can't speak at all. You know, I don't understand when the hell did he become the superhero? Him clapping everybody's hands, greeting the fans. That was not Bill Goldberg in WCW.
Blame the fans like Steven.
Yeah, I don't get that. Bill Goldberg was always known as an arrogant piece of shit. That's just the bottom line. He was always known as that. He was known as the guy that wouldn't put anybody over. This is in his history.
Yeah.
He was known as that. He was known as getting into fights in the backstage with people. So when the hell did this guy become a superhero is beyond me.
I don't know. When they booked him as a superhero.
Time changes all.
Yeah,
you know.
I just hate that, again, the Universal title is not the main focus again on the show. If you look at Monday Night Raw, it ended with another closing that wasn't the Universal title. If you look back in those days, the Universal title, the WWE Championship was always the main focus. They made the feuds more personal. They made it more intense. Yeah. These feuds now that they gave Kevin Owens is so lackluster, it doesn't make any sense.
The only time you see real story, the only thing you see real story off of Kevin Owens versus the Universal title is Jericho.
That's about it.
And then when he returns, you know it's gonna be fucking hell, and they're gonna have a fucking great little rivalry between them two. But until then, like I swear to God, like I would rather see Jericho have U.S. and Universal title before I see Goldberg win the Universal title.
Yeah.
I'll take Jericho with both belts. He deserves it. He's the greatest. He's a GOAT. Let him be. But they're gonna carry that. I think they're gonna carry that feud to Mania. And the thing is, Kevin Owens. This is the Kevin Owens we've been wanting to see. But too bad it's against Goldberg.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to take him out of his shell now.
Yeah,
I don't get it. Guys, I got a question. Is this KO's worst feud ever?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually liked the other feuds he had.
Yeah.
I liked every other. I liked his feud with Reigns. I thought his matches with Reigns were great. I liked his feud with Rollins was kind of weak because I wish he was more dominant against Rollins. But other than that, they had decent matches. Him and Ambrose were great. Him and Ziggler was great. Him and Miz was great. Anyone who put KO was fine.
I'm gonna put this one as the worst ever. The second worst was with Ryback.
Ryback, yeah, because Ryback just is Ryback.
That was the second worst was with Ryback. I had to put that in.
I was all fine with that just because KO got the belt.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't put that worse than that one.
No,
KO got the belt off of that. All right, we talked about this too much.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it a little more in the predictions.
Here we go. I got some more takes for Raw. Did you guys enjoy the way the show closed with Braun versus Roman Reigns? That little surprise attack with the ring apron just exploding as soon as he threw Roman in there. The contract signing, that was pretty cool, actually.
No, I thought it was great. I thought it's showing Strowman really strong. It's showing Reigns being that. It's kind of the Hogan Andre the Giant thing, in a way. It's kind of like that. Reigns is good. Like he's good in the ring. He was delivered, and I'm hoping this match actually could be a show stealer because I think Reigns kind of needs it in his belt, and the same thing with Braun Strowman. If this match could steal the show, it'll be a lot of big things for Braun Strowman.
You guys noticed that Roman's starting to get the crowd back a little bit again? He was getting a lot of cheers, actually.
When he's a badass and he does not talk, he gets cheered. When he starts talking, he gets booed. And his theme. Every time when people hear his theme, he gets booed. People don't like his theme. Change his theme.
Jenkins, what's your take on that, man? How do you like this? How you like this story with them, with this program going with them so far?
I'm indifferent at the moment. I like what's going on. I pretty much agree with even like if you're talking about Strowman. Yeah. I feel like, welcome a new good big man. Nothing like having a good big man. I've been a Big Show fanboy forever, but he's been a, hit or miss. He's in a better shape of his life right now, but the way Strowman performs in the ring consistently, effortlessly, you got to love a good big man who can toss himself around and toss little guys around and no one gets hurt. Yeah. Nothing's sloppy. No one's having accidents. No one's slipping out of holds. You know what I mean? You got to look at a good performance and be like, God damn it, there it is. You know what I mean? And then having You know what I mean? I always like to see a two big man match, but a two big man match could, me. I want to see Show Strowman, but those are never really actually good,
No,
unfortunately.
actually, they were. You should watch.
No, that main event last week on Raw was great, man.
Well,
With
you should
both of
check it
them.
out.
well, here it is. I haven't seen it in a while, so then that
Yeah.
means I need to go catch up.
Oh
But then that's
wow.
good to hear. That's
Yeah,
great to
check
hear.
Yeah.
out 2 weeks ago,
That's
Monday
great
Night
to
Raw.
hear.
The main event was Braun Strowman versus Big Show. They actually had a really good match, very
But then I
technical
give
match too.
and then I say I give it up to Big Show for losing the weight
Yeah.
and then getting back into a better shape in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because before he couldn't have been doing that.
All right.
Jay, what's your take on Braun so far, Jay? How do you like
I like Braun.
his adaptability?
I like Braun. I can see where they're booking, how they booking him and stuff like that. He's been more impressive in the ring. He's getting his timing better. He's getting that he thinks a lot in the ring. If you notice that he loses track and he lines up doing the same thing over and over again, he's showing more of his offensive side and everything like that. Him and Reigns have to have a big match. They have to have a really good match. A lot of things have to happen in that match. Just the fact that it's supposed to be building Strowman up, and I have a feeling there might be interference in this match. I really don't want it. I want a straight, clean fight, but we'll see. But I like Strowman.
Do you guys feel Braun versus Roman right now is the best feud going right now on Monday Night Raw?
Yeah. Oh, Gallagher and Neville's better.
Well, I'll talk about on Monday Night Raw.
That is on Monday Night Raw.
We'll get to Gallagher and Neville later. I got some questions about it also. I did this really good today. We need this rundown.
Yeah, but that is part of Monday Night Raw, so I like their rivalry better. But other than that, yeah, Reigns and Strowman is probably the better one. Even though there's things I wish they didn't do part of the storyline.
Yeah,
and made it predictable. Other than that, it's been good.
Did you see the ring exploding?
Yeah, that was on purpose. They loosened the turnbuckle, I think.
But did you see that coming though? I didn't see that coming. I actually got the shock factor.
It looked really good. Like I thought it happened accidentally because Strowman's a big motherfucker.
Did you like the fact that they still showed Roman as this gladiator who still was good enough? He was strong enough to at least sign the contract. I thought that was hilarious.
I think it showed that he's not gonna give up and shit. Did the whole John Cena thing.
Yeah, Roman Cena, man. I'm telling you, Roman Cena.
Yeah,
Roman Cena.
But I hope for a good match on Fastlane.
Quick question for you guys to start to interject. Because again, I've been out of the loop. But it's like, what is our news on? Because you know what I'd like to see tonight, just to shake everything up and throw it all off. Even though I'm probably still too early for his return, I'd like to see the match go down, and then somewhere out of nowhere, Finn Balor comes back and just, hey, my belt. You know what I mean?
You know what? I don't see him coming back tonight, and I think they're gonna hold him off because he's still. Well, he did. I don't want to spoil NXT because I don't even think they're gonna show down NXT. But NXT, Balor did a little something to show that he's back.
Right.
But I don't think they're going to air it. So
you think he's going to be post-Mania is when we'll see?
I think, you know what? If they're planning for what they're planning. See, this is the reason why I want KO to stay champion.
Right.
Because after Mania, Monday Night Raw, KO could walk out as Universal Champion and then Finn Balor's music hits.
That'd be great. I would like to see that. And then that'll be a great championship chase because you have the perfect heel with the belt and the perfect face to come back.
You have a full baby face, yeah.
Right.
But there's a lot of rumors also of him coming back as a heel.
Yeah, you were telling me that.
So it's a lot of Mitch. He's ready to come back. Like he's been on the okay. And on NXT, he did a save for Nakamura. And it showed he did his drop kick and he did a couple moves. So it shows that he's ready. So, and he's going to be on the house show, Madison Square Garden.
Nice.
He's going to be in a tag team match with Reigns and someone. And I think Goldberg. Versus, no, it's not even Goldberg. It's someone else. I forgot who it was. Oh, it's Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, Reigns, and Balor versus Triple H, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens.
Okay.
They're doing that in the house show on Madison Square Garden.
Those tickets are cheap.
Yeah.
They started at 20. They're still going for like $26.
Yeah, I can't take off right now because I have my vacation coming up.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
Since I just briefly don't really want to I really just briefly want to discuss since we have to talk about it. We don't have to talk about the tag titles. We already know how we feel about that.
Yeah.
The women's championship match.
Go ahead.
Discussed that Charlotte is this undefeated person at pay-per-view, and it's just getting a little too predictable that every time she's going to put her title on the line on Monday Night Raw, she loses it. How do you feel about that?
I think it should be Bayley walking out as champion, but I have a feeling Charlotte's going to get the belt back because of Sasha.
Okay.
So I see Sasha going heel.
Oh, wow.
Wait, you see Sasha going heel?
I see Sasha going heel, and I see it going to be a triple threat at Mania.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get that.
Because Sasha works better as a heel anyway. Like,
So
she's
Sasha,
better on the mic.
Charlotte, and who else?
And Bayley.
And Bayley versus...
No, that would be the match. Sasha versus...
Oh, just a triple threat.
Yeah, triple threat. Not a six-man tag.
Not a tag, gotcha.
It's going to... Both women's title has to be defended at Mania.
Okay.
It'll be fucked up if they don't, but it has to be defended at Mania. Same thing with the honestly, they scrapped the Big Show Shaq match. So the tag team titles better be defended at Mania.
They better have some new champions by then because the belts haven't been living up. The club hasn't been living up to the brand.
As you're saying, I think Bayley's gonna drop the belt to Charlotte tonight, and then I think she'll win the big one at Mania.
All right. One more thing.
They should have just saved it for Mania.
Yeah, of course, but we don't know. We don't know what the hell they're doing back there. We could only just be spectators and critics.
Like you'd be surprised. Wouldn't you want the biggest reaction out of all the reactions when Bayley finally wins the belt? What do you want that whole fucking millions of fucking people or wherever, how many people in Orlando to fucking go crazy for when she finally wins the belt and show all that emotion in that fucking screen? That makes sense.
That's what Mania is for. To build superstars and change titles.
And then also Mania is mainly a babyface pay-per-view. Like usually the babyface is the one that comes out. As in you have the babyface lose like every single shit until Mania. And then when Mania hits, they get that win and they get that fucking crowd reaction. That's how I grew up watching Mania. That's how I saw Mania for many, many years.
I remember it the same way.
Yeah.
I remember it the same way.
So, yeah.
One more thing for Monday Night Raw, and we can move on to SmackDown.
Okay.
The Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah.
205 Live. Now, me personally, this is how I feel about 205 Live. I love the individual show on Tuesdays after SmackDown. It's absolutely great. Jenkins, you watch it?
No, I'm not up on that. I'm gonna start catching back up this week.
Yeah, you got to watch it because it actually they have way more time to tell a story. Monday Night Raw, I think Monday Night Raw has been failing the cruiserweights like just tremendously.
Yeah,
they have an inability to like create excitement with the crowd because their matches are always rushed. This division and the tag division, the old Divas division, it's like 2 minutes and it's done. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I agree. Because before I stopped watching it, it was a big thing for the cruiserweight division where they were building it up so big for them to just let it go by the wayside. I could see how that would be upsetting to people. It just, hey, look at this match. It's like the good up and go to the bathroom match, which it shouldn't be. It should be something you sit there and want to enjoy and watch and get to know these characters more. Where they're promos at.
Jay, how do you feel about Raw's inability to create excitement with the crowd?
Again, they have a lot of problems with it, and that's just not the cruiserweight division too. They have the problem with the tag. They also have the problems with a lot of other individuals in their on Monday Night Raw. The bad thing is the fact that the cruiserweight division is great. They have so much great talent. It's just the fact that I feel like on Raw they just grow them in matches, and then 205 Live is more structured. Yeah. Then again, you also have the SmackDown creative team doing 205 Live, and then you have Raw creative team doing Monday Night Raw. It's not the same creative team.
You know, what I don't like about 205 Live on Raw is when you book some of these guys in a match 1-on-1, and like you book Noam Dar, right? And you book him against the same opponent you're gonna book him against on Tuesday night. So what is the point of Noam Dar constantly losing on Monday Night Raw, and then he goes on 205 Live and he gets the win in a really good sound technical match? It just frustrates the hell out of me. I don't get that.
My thing, at least make it a story of why he lost. You know, build a fucking story like
Something.
or him being pissed off that he lost and he wants a rematch. Not just have them in the match the next day. You know, at least have him pissed off that he lost and he wants a rematch. Then him just like, okay, we're back in the match.
And the one thing I'll say that the cruiserweight division has done well is by letting Neville expand his character and let him be vicious, mean, intense. I really love this side of Neville. But this Neville versus Gallagher feud, I think it's missing something for the build-up. I just can't. I don't. I like that they interact a lot, but I would like to have seen like a more nastier Neville, like really try to hurt Gallagher, like put him on the apron and put him in the rings of Saturn and work on the part of the body,
No, I agree. They didn't really show like aggressive side with Neville when it came to their rivalry. They just had their mic back and forth and shit. They didn't really fight either.
Yeah.
If you notice, they've been saving for the match. So I don't know why they did it like that, but I do like their rivalry. I think their match is going to be intense. The last bit that they did for the contract signing was great. And that fucking headbutt looks mean every single time I see it.
I always put it in slow motion.
Yeah.
I always put that headbutt in slow motion.
He hits them right in the fucking chest.
Yeah, it looks like he hits them in their mouth, but he gets them definitely right on the chest.
And that shit looks mean still. That shit still will hurt.
Yeah. What's the second really good thing about 205 Live going right now? I'm really digging this program with Kendrick and Tozawa. I really like that Kendrick is actually back on the main platform. I don't know if you noticed, but they kind of swept the whole thing with Tajiri under the rug.
Yeah, he got hurt.
He got hurt again, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm digging this whole Kendrick and Tozawa feud.
Yeah.
You liking the story?
I'm fine with it. I think it's good. I can't wait till they fight. They're gonna fight in a tag match in fastlane.
That's gonna be a pre-card, right? Pre-show.
Kickoff. Yeah, it's gonna be a kickoff.
Kickoff. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps up. Yeah, that pretty much wrapped up Monday Night Raw. Let's start with SmackDown. Let's start with the opening of SmackDown. How great was that? The promo shoot.
Oh my god, that promo.
Jenkins, did you catch that?
I'm gonna have to say no again. Sorry, guys.
Jenkins, we are gonna fine you.
Yeah,
we're gonna fine you. This is valuable pennies right now that you're messing with. These are viewerships. No, seriously, Jenkins, you missed Miz and John Cena shoot promos. They were great. They were going crazy on each other.
If you listened to the way I talked last time, I've re-fallen in love. I used to be a Miz hater, and I come to appreciate the Miz so much. So now, I'll have to take a look at that because
it was so good.
It was intense, dude. It was really, really good.
It was intense. Like the point that Miz had his mic off and then said, "I will talk first." And then he turned the mic. He told him to turn the mic back on so Cena could respond.
Yeah. Do you like that they were like they were letting them shoot on each other? They were saying a lot of pretty personal things.
I think they were both super fine with it.
Yeah, because I think it made for the intensity of it all.
They're Miz is a good sport with that. He's taken all kind of criticism before and after, and I think he's more than enough to fucking be able to take it.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine.
I don't know if this is true or not, but that rumor is that it's going to be Miz and Maurice versus Cena and Nikki.
Yeah, for Mania.
I'm not feeling that. I'd rather see Miz and Cena go at it just one more time.
You know they're gonna put Nikki in it, so I'm fine with it. I accept it for what it is.
Is Nikki Bella growing on you?
Not really. She's still kind of annoying to me. It's just that I give credit when credit's due.
So here's another question. So we saw AJ Styles versus Luke Harper for the number one contender spot. What did you feel about the match, Jay?
That was an amazing match. It was really hard hitting.
You liked it?
I always loved Luke Harper. You know what I felt about Luke Harper. I think he's great. He's another great big guy that they should be utilizing more. I was fine with AJ winning. It's just the fact that now it's just like what you do with AJ now. The fact that the whole going into the ending, what they're gonna do with AJ now, and I think they're supposed to have a match on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where they're gonna go with AJ. I feel like he deserves a title match at Mania. I thought he should have walked into Mania as champion. That's just my personal thing. Even though I like Wyatt as champion, but I felt like AJ deserved to walk in WrestleMania as champion.
I thought this match was really good. I thought it was hard hitting. I felt like it was a little short because of the little interference that happened with Shane coming in and said, no, Luke Harper's foot was on the rope. After that, I felt like the match ended pretty quickly. But I appreciate the hell out of Luke Harper, man. I'm so glad that he's on this little singles run. And AJ Styles, didn't he win Wrestler of the Year?
Yeah.
He's the phenomenal one for a reason.
Yeah.
Did you got Jay? Since you saw SmackDown, how'd you feel about the little time that they gave Corbin and Ambrose?
I like what they're doing with Corbin and Ambrose. It's enough. I like the little promos and shit like that. I like what they're doing. I can't wait to their match. I hope it's a really hard hitting match, and I think this is a stepping stone for Corbin for getting that IC title.
Would you like to see Corbin versus Ambrose rivalry just go a little further than WrestleMania?
Yeah, I could see it going. I could see it going to the next pay-per-view after Mania.
But I could see this feud going really far, actually, because I like how personal Dean is taking the attacks, and I just like the arrogance of Baron Corbin, of him telling you, I just don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to continue to stalk you. I'm going to take what's mine because you took my spot. You caused me a spot.
Yeah. I like their rivalry. I can't wait till they actually face each other in the ring. I want it to be a hard-hitting match, though. They really have to go at it with each other.
Did you like the 2 out of 3 falls match with Becky and Mickey?
Yeah, it was a solid women's match, too. I liked the match a lot. I love Becky Lynch. You know, I'm a huge fan of Becky Lynch. I love what her and Mickey James been doing in the ring. It was a little different than what they've been doing, so that I didn't mind the 2 out of 3 falls because it was kind of a different match than what we saw before. And they did a lot of offense. They did a lot of different offense, and I like the hard hitting. I love Alexa Bliss coming in and getting kind of hit in the face too. So it kind of pushes that it looks like they're gonna do a 4-way for the women's title at Mania.
Yeah, do you like Natalya in this title picture all of a sudden now? Because that's kind of hinting it that way.
I'm fine with her in the title picture. I think she's more than willing to deserve it, but in the long run, yeah, I think that would be a great match. Add Alexa with Becky Lynch, Mickey James, and that would be a crazy match.
Yeah. That's it. I feel like Natalya definitely she needs that title at least once before she retires. She's done so much for that company with training the women, just mentoring them behind the scenes, and taking a lot of the grunt work. She was definitely like the mommy, I think they say. Like they call her the mother backstage.
I think she deserves the title run. She'll get it eventually.
And the last thing on SmackDown, did you appreciate the ending of SmackDown with Orton turning on Wyatt and burning Sister Abigail's grave and burning Bray Wyatt's house to the ground and having Bray Wyatt play off as he is so powerless, and he was saying, "I'm gonna kill you," like the way he was just setting it all up. Did you appreciate all of that?
He was a great. Well, Bray Wyatt was a great actor.
I liked it. Yeah,
I didn't like the fact that it was so early to the pay-per-view. Like they should have did that. Like the WrestleMania, the week before WrestleMania, they should have did that. Just that gives a fucking huge curveball to Bray Wyatt going into WrestleMania. I thought they should have did it a little further. I thought it was a little too early to reveal, oh, I'm against you and shit like that. It was a cool scene. It was good mic work. I like fucking Bray Wyatt's overacting was amazing because he made you believe that was his house.
He made you believe. He made you believe that he was just so empty and dead once he saw Sister Abigail getting burned.
So I was all fine with it. I thought the rivalry was good. I wish the only thing I wish it was later. I wish they did it like the week before Mania. I think there would have been a better curveball if they did it the week before Mania.
How many weeks were you out till Mania anyway?
3.
Okay. All right.
Going on 3. This is 4. Going on 3. Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right.
You can wrap SmackDown up.
SmackDown wrapped up. Go ahead. The tag.
I just want the tag titles. I need a tag team rivalry going because there's none.
The tag titles weren't even mentioned, brother. That's not even.
You know, this is one thing I'm gonna say just to talk about the tag team titles and shit. As much as y'all hate the fucking New Day as tag team champions, they should have never lost the belts. That is.
I feel that way now. Believe me, I really do. I can't believe I agreed with you on that.
The New Day should have never lost the belts. They should have lost that Mania and passed the torch to as own cast.
Bro, you know, if you're not gonna even mention the tag titles, at least have them do like a backstage goofy skit, so at least we know that there's that there's personality in this division.
Now you're asking you're asking for the goofy skits.
I'm asking for it now. At least I could see a good Jason and Jordan. A good Gable and Jordan skit. Them eating and working out and just.
I really don't like them on SmackDown. I personally don't like their personality on SmackDown. I think they're arrogant. They gotta go heal something because I want to punch Jordan in the mouth.
Well, yeah, the wife hates him. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I agree with Emily. Like he looks like a face you want to punch. Like Jenkins.
I can relate.
Like I don't like it. Like I feel like he's that arrogant asshole that thinks he can do everything, and then when he falls in the face, you laugh. That's what kind of dude he is. But they need to start building something with the tag. Like I said, they should do a cross brand thing. They need to do something. Like again, the tag team titles is not mentioned. They even changed the belts, and it's still not special since the New Day had it. So that's it. New Day should have kept the tag team titles. They should have went for 2 years.
Let's go into NXT. Do you want to talk about 205 Live? There wasn't really much that happened in 205.
It was just a straight up build up. I like that Mustafa Ali is getting a lot of shine as a babyface. I really like him a lot. I wish he just got more timing in the ring. Other than that, he's really good. I like in the Tozawa. We talked about Tozawa and Kendrick thing. The 6-man tag was really good.
That was a sick match. That was a sick match.
Yeah. So again, I think they need to bring on 205 another belt because
the tag titles. I think tag titles would be perfect.
I have a feeling they're gonna do the 6-man tag titles. The reason why is because ROH has it, Impact has it, and New Japan has it, and it's like
I never knew that they actually have 6-man tag titles.
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
The Never tag titles is like 3-man tag titles. That's the New Japan one. The Never 6, I think it's called. And then they have the ROH has a triple, and then the Lucha Underground kind of started with the trios title. They have the triple tag team title. So I think that would be a little different, but you know what? Then again, there's not that many guys on the 205 roster to do a 3-man thing. So a tag team, a junior weight tag team, cruiserweight tag team, I think it's about time for it to happen.
Who do you think on 205 has the best finisher?
This is my problem with 205 Live is the fact that everyone's finisher kind of looks the same, and that's what bothers me. Noam Dar and Jack Gallagher has like a very similar finisher. They're all doing like kicks to the head.
Yeah, I like that one though.
But it's kind of annoying. Like it gets to a point that everyone has a kick to the head. I'm liking Neville's Rings of Saturn.
Yeah.
I like TJ Perkins' knee bar, like leg lock. I like his shit a lot. And I like the gut check the way Alexander does it.
My favorite finisher by far is Tony Nese's the running Nese. I like that finisher. It looks devastating. It's quick. You can do it to everyone.
I like the fucking German he does to the turnbuckle.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. I really like Tony Nese. I hope he gets more than what they're giving him now. I would like to see him and Drew Gulak later on really go at it.
Yeah, or you see them as the first cruiserweight tag champions.
Never know.
But yeah, cruiserweight tag title I think is needed for the show.
Let's
NXT.
Get into NXT. Show's moving along very nicely. Yeah. NXT had a great show this week, actually. Yeah. They had two of their titles were on the line, and we saw the debut of one Patrick Clark. I enjoyed that.
Well, Patrick Clark did debut already.
I know, but he finally got some love. But he actually,
I loved it.
He got some love. He got the win. Patrick Clark got the win.
I loved it. I like his character. I'm digging his character. I'm fine with the flamboyant characters as long as they play it well. I'm fine with that.
He plays it really well.
Yeah.
I just want to punch him in the face.
Yeah, he has that face.
Dude, you remember when we went to the live show and he wrestled Ty Dillinger and he had the Tom Brady jersey?
Yeah.
He sold the hell out of that on that.
He was great. I want to see him more. I would like to see him a lot more. So hopefully this is plans for good things. I want to see a development going toward the NXT title. I'm tired of seeing guys coming in and going straight for the title. I want to see a story build. So that's the reason why I've been saying Ty Dillinger has to go for the NXT title. But I'm getting tired. I want to see development into these guys. I want to see more development. I want to see these guys going for the NXT title eventually.
The finisher, Patrick Clark needs to change his finisher, though. I'm not feeling that famous, sir, because I've seen it too many times.
I didn't mind his. He kind of did an alternate version of it. I was fine with it.
He jumped very high.
Yeah. He jumped
very, very high.
I was fine with it. But again, this is like when Adam Rose first came in, he tried out like 4 different finishers before he had his full finisher. So you'll see. I hope you see him more. I like them.
We also, so moving on from Patrick Clark, we also had the NXT Women's title on the line. We haven't had that in a while on the show. It was Asuka versus Peyton Royce. I actually like the match a lot. I was surprised. I like Peyton Royce's the way she uses her long legs.
Yeah, she's good. It was a fine match. I liked it. Not one of Asuka's best matches, but it was a solid match, a strong match.
Nah.
Asuka's about to break Goldberg's record for undefeated streak.
Oh, that's one I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I think she breaks the record if she wins at. No, she broke the record already. I think she's at 153 days. 153 wins.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting there. She's actually getting close to Goldberg's record. Thank God. So he took his ass out the record books.
You feel like is there a lack of depth on the NXT women's roster?
No.
Or are they just not utilizing some of the talent correctly?
They're not using everyone yet. And again, they only have an hour a week, and they don't use everybody every week. So they gotta start developing a lot of the women, because we saw Mandy Rose and she was fucking amazing. I want to see her more on TV. And then they gotta give reps for Daria. They got a couple new women there too that they gotta start showing on TV that has are pretty good too. And then you also have Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross is fucking great.
It just looks like to me the most formidable opponents are Ember Moon and Nikki Cross for Asuka.
Mandy Rose.
Well, we can't say Mandy Rose because she hasn't got consistent TV time. Like, we need to see more of her.
But we've seen it.
Yeah, but the fans need to see it. The people that don't go to these live shows, she's booked more on live shows. So anybody that goes to those live shows, we know what she's about. She's a very good.
And I also want to see
she's very good.
I also think Peyton Royce and Billie Kay are threats for Asuka, especially if they're a tandem together.
Yeah,
they're fine. I think they're fine.
Asuka's cleaning up the whole division. She's just cleaning it up.
I think it's going to be Ember Moon to dethrone her, and I hope we get a heel Asuka after. I don't want her going straight up to the roster. I want to heel Asuka.
Oh, yes. Oh, speaking of champs, we also had the NXT tag titles. We had Togar and Razor well, really Akam and Razor, but we call them Toko and Razor versus the Revival, and I don't know. We've seen those guys wrestle
Not a
quite a few
revival.
times already.
DIY.
I mean DIY. I'm sorry. The Revival actually jumped in on the end and spoiled the party for DIY.
So
how'd you feel about this match?
It was a solid match. Gargano and Ciampa makes that tag team look strong. Like if Rob every match they had is with these guys they have a great match because these guys really fucking go at it with them. My big thing with that, I'm fine with them fighting because again we haven't seen that match in how long? Was it the last titles? Like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. So that's fine. As long as you're not doing it every fucking week, it's good. If you have time between, hi Emmy. So as long as you have the maintain that shit, that's fine. But I could see it being a triple threat tag team title match at Orlando with DIY versus the Revival versus Authors of Pain.
I just can't buy into Authors of Pain. I just can't. I hate their finisher. I hate that they have that manager too, Paul Ellering.
Yeah.
Because even he's a legend, but
yeah,
his talking, he doesn't sell me them at all. I'm sorry.
Nah, I would like to see. I could see if they retain after Orlando, I could see the Sanity taking the belts for them.
I hope.
I could see Sanity. If not Sanity, I could see those heavy machinery going after them.
Do you see Authors of Pain retaining the titles at their next pay-per-view? I don't see it.
I think this is I actually think this is about to really try to showcase them.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling they may walk out Orlando with the belts, but I wouldn't mind seeing DIY taking it second time. Honestly, I don't mind a Revival getting a third time, but I have a feeling a Revival is going up. So I won't see them taking the belts.
I don't know. I for some reason I think I see DIY getting the titles back.
Me too.
I don't like all. It's just my preference. I don't like Authors of Pain.
Yeah.
I think they're boring. They're just extremely big. They look tough. It's just their moveset is atrocious. That finisher, the neck breaker with the clothesline, is just makes no sense to me.
You don't think they'll do the devastation device, seeing that they're fucking
exactly.
They're fucking Paul Ellering guys, or the power bomb, like a double power bomb or something like that.
Dude, I wish their finisher was that power bomb when they pick you up and they ram you into your teammate's back. I wish they did that a little harder, and then they power bomb you. That should be their finisher to me. That looks devastating enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Last thing for NXT, we saw that William Regal announced Cassius Ohno will take on Bobby Roode the next 2 weeks for a title. Do you think Cassius Ohno deserves a title shot already?
No, but they're gonna give him it anyway. Like I said, I want Ty Dillinger to get the NXT title. Like I think he's the perfect person to build up for that Mania weekend for that NXT title. But I don't think they're doing it. And I hope they have a good match. I hope Cassius Ohno shows something that we haven't seen yet. And I hope it's good. I think Bobby Roode's gonna win the match, and I think they're gonna set up for Nakamura. But you'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But my
personal take on that whole thing, I don't feel like Cassius Ohno deserves a title shot yet. Yeah. I feel like if you're kind of a new NXT viewer, you don't even know who this guy really is unless you know about the independent scene. Because if you're a new NXT viewer, how can you sell me on him beating Bobby Roode? I just don't see that.
Yeah. I hope not.
Yeah, no, I hope not. Like, I hope you were right about Ty Dillinger. I really hope he takes that title.
Yeah, I think he's the one that should take it from Bobby Roode.
Well, and this is my last thing right here. Jason and Jenkins, I'm going to ask you this also. We've seen superstars who are getting injured, but they're not really injured. Now, my question to you guys, I'm going to ask Jenkins first, and Jason, you can answer. Would you guys continue to like to see the superstars who are supposed to be injured continue doing live events?
Meaning they're just off camera still continuing to work?
Yes. Do you like that? Do you like that they're still doing live events?
So you're saying they're injured for the sake of storyline? Just
They're
because
injured
they
for
have
the
nothing
sake
to
of
write?
storyline. Yes,
Like they can't write them on a main television program, so they do house events
correct.
instead.
Like like Shinsuke
Um,
Nakamura is supposed to be injured, but we've seen him so many times on live events already. You go to NXT's Instagram page and they have photos of Shinsuke Nakamura doing live events. You go to the WWE site, they have him doing live events. Now, the
all I can
thing
say to
the
that
reason why I'm
is
asking you this is because um, I think it's kind of retarded. Like it's kind of insulting a wrestling fan's intelligence because they constantly. Jason, since you've seen NXT last week, you've seen that they continuously showing. We have breaking news: Shinsuke Nakamura, and they got a photo of him kicking the
Yeah.
kickbag,
well,
continuing to work on his rehab. Now, guys, ask you the question again: would you
right.
like to see superstars continue doing these live events who are supposed to be injured?
My
What?
my feeling on
Why?
it, since I was asked first, is as simple as the price of doing business. If you can't write them in WWE proper, which means the main shows, the storylines, the merchandising, these guys still got to get paid. They still need to be doing work. They got to be performing. And I feel like this is just a business end that we have to just look at and go, it's kind of sucky, but it's the business end. They got to work. They got to perform. They got to get their paychecks. Like I said, the WWE proper, the storylines, the big shows, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. We don't got a story arc for you right now, but you got to continue to do the work. So in order to get you out of the main stories, we write you out as an injury. It's easier than writing out a controversy. It's harder to write a controversy to get them off the page. And hold on one second. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll go with mine real fast. All right, my big thing is well, the hard thing with that and NXT wise is the fact that the way NXT is recorded. And NXT recorded is like about 3 weeks in advance, so he could possibly be injured, but he's fine within those weeks. They were already recorded. That happened with KO. Remember, KO fucked up his knee, and then he was
Yeah.
on the next. He was on the next episode because I was telling you, you probably won't even notice he's injured because the way they film, they already have shows already rolling, so he could have been out for the first 2 weeks and shit. But then again, we saw him live, so that didn't help it. But we saw him live in Jersey. But the big thing with that is I feel like that's part of the whole kayfabe shit, and they should keep that in wraps. So if if you're supposed to sell an injury, at least sell it and have someone else take his place, or have a special surprise guest here and there.
Well, that's what I'm sorry. Back in here, I just had to.
Yeah.
But I agree with you guys. So I agree. In a perfect world, the veil should never be lifted, and we should always be like, yeah, they're injured and they're out of there, and it's hard, and we should wait for them to come back. But I really feel like this is just business. Business has got to continue as usual. And the way we are in the internet age, you can't keep anything secret. You can't keep it. You know what I mean? So someone's gonna snap a photo with a cell phone, even if they try to. You know what I mean? Like if they try to keep it under wraps, someone's gonna.
Shit, we try to keep our fucking wrestling Babble board like spoiler free. You know how hard and annoying that is.
Yeah. So you can't. Certain things you gotta live with our current age. But so the question you asked is like,
yo, you're breaking up.
I'm sorry. So the question is, how do I feel about it?
You sound like Wally. Fix your mic.
Sorry.
Yeah, your mic is really bad.
I think we lost Jenkins.
Yeah.
his mic feed was really bad. Like Wally.
I know what it. I don't know. The microphone got all jumbled. Maybe someone's on my internet here. I don't know.
Now you sound like Chappie.
Anyway, well, but again, with the whole NXT side of things is the fact that NXT is recorded like 3 weeks in advance. So there's times that someone's hurt and you probably won't even realize it because the new episodes are pre-recorded. NXT has been pre-recorded for a long time. They've been doing this for quite some time. After Mania is supposed to be a little different. I think they're supposed to be going live. And we'll see if they actually fully go live with NXT and see where that goes from there. But yeah, I do see, like, I wish they didn't, like, with Nakamura, have someone take his place. Like, it's not much they could do, but I honestly, I was happy to see Nakamura, though, so I was fine with that. So I was fine with that. But again, it could get annoying after a while. But again, the NXT records 3 weeks in advance, so that's a big question. The fact that they probably healed within the week and they're ready to back on TV. You know,
Right.
so
Like, it's the severity of the injury.
yeah.
The length of time. And whether they-
Yes, Wally.
Wally. It's still bad, Wally.
All right. So we want to run through the predictions, or you want to do your Babble wrap up?
Do the predictions, and then we'll do the Babble away.
All right, cool. So
you have it written down already?
Yeah, I have it.
All right, cool. Let's go.
First match is the kickoff match. Tauza and Rick Swan versus Norman Dar and Brian Kendrick. Who you got?
We're going to book it. I'm going to go with Kendrick and Dar. Book it.
I got Tauza and Swan.
All right. Jenkins? Wally? Who you got, Wally?
Am I still warming it up?
No, forget it. Sound like you're underwater.
Yeah. Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax.
Is that really a match?
Yep.
Wow. I got Nia. Nia Jax.
I got Nia.
Nia Jackson. Who cares? Go ahead. Next.
Yeah. Raw Tag Team Champions Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass.
You can book it. Those titles are changing tonight. Cass and Enzo.
I got Cass and Enzo.
Cass and Enzo.
Yeah, you cook back. You're not Wally again.
You're not Chappy.
All right, Cruiserweight Championship match: Neville versus Jack Gallagher. I got Neville.
Neville.
I got Jack, even though I want Neville.
Right.
Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn, which I think this could probably steal the show.
Samoa Joe.
I'm going with Samoa Joe.
You know what? I got Zayn winning.
You wanted 3.
I love Zayn.
I love Zayn too.
Raw Women's Championship: Bayley versus Charlotte.
I
got Charlotte.
You got Charlotte?
Yeah, I got Charlotte because I have Sasha interfering.
I'm gonna go with Bayley.
You gonna go with Bayley? I got Charlotte.
I'm gonna go with Bayley. That's my upset of the week. Bayley.
Mine's a Sami Zayn.
There you go. That's your upset of the week. Mine's is Bayley.
Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman.
Woo! This is a tough one. I'm going with the big dog, Roman Reigns.
I got Strowman.
Whoa! Jenkins.
I'm going with Strowman.
Woo!
And WWE Universal Championship match: Kevin Owens versus Goldberg.
Go ahead, Jenkins. Finn Balor.
I gotta go with Kevin Owens.
I'm going with Kevin Owens.
All right. I'm going with KO.
Go with your heart.
I'm going with KO. I'm going with KO. If I go with Goldberg, I'm going to die inside. Or I'm going to be like the Titanic. Just play the violin if he wins tonight, please.
It's like you're not showing hope to KO.
I'm going with KO. I'm going with KO. All right, let's go. All right, you got KO also?
I got Kevin Owens.
All right, let's go with the Babble away. Jason, I'm going to ask you 10 questions. You answer them first in 60 seconds. Let me just stop and start the timer. All right. Better McMahon, Steph or Shane?
Shane.
Superstar with the best finisher on Raw.
KO.
Should New Day break up already?
No.
Best superstar in New Day.
Big E.
Big.
Jenkins, you don't answer yet.
Okay.
No, you can answer. Let him answer.
Okay, woman superstar that you would like to see return back into the ring from the past.
Paige.
I already got Nikki, and I'm not happy about it.
All right. AJ Styles' best match to date in WWE.
I didn't say Nikki, I meant Mickey. Sorry.
Cena versus AJ at SummerSlam.
Jenkins.
Please repeat the question.
AJ Styles' best match to date in WWE.
I'll have to defer to the Merc with this one.
All right. Most underappreciated superstar on Raw.
The Miz.
Just keep going.
On Raw?
Yeah.
Sami Zayn.
The Miz is not on Raw.
Just let you know where I've been.
Sami Zayn.
Most underappreciated superstar on SmackDown.
The Miz.
The Miz. Nah, I don't go with The Miz. I go with Breezango.
I knew it. I knew you was going with Tyler Breeze. I knew it.
Tyler Breeze.
Should Apollo Crews ask to go back to NXT?
No.
You think he ran his ship? He's just done.
No, you know what?
I'm asking you the question.
You know what? I'm liking the Ziggler rivalry. He's fine.
Okay. Person you would like to see beat Neville for the cruiserweight title?
Cesaro.
Cesaro. I'll say Tauza.
Tozawa. All right, that's done with the Babble away. Superstar with the best finisher on Raw. I'm going with Kevin Owens. Better McMahon, Steph or Shane. I'm going with Steph. I like her promos way better.
I'm going to Shane because he's not there.
Yeah,
she elicits the hate more.
Yeah. I like her promos better. Should New Day break up already? You know how I feel. I said yes already. Best superstar in the New Day. I got Big E on that one. Women's superstar that you would like to see return back into the ring. Give me Victoria. I've been craving for her to come back already. AJ Styles' best match to date in WWE. You said with Cena. I'm going with Roman Reigns, and I think it was Extreme Rules. Love that match.
That was a good match too, but I like the Cena.
I love that match. Yeah. Most underappreciated superstar on Raw. I got Cesaro with Sami Zayn. The only reason why I got Cesaro over Sami Zayn is because Cesaro is kind of lost. He's not even in a program anymore. Most underappreciated superstar on SmackDown, Tyler Breeze. I'm always going to say Tyler Breeze. Should Apollo Crews ask to go back to NXT? I think absolutely he should. There's nothing going on with him anymore there. And the person I would like to see beat Neville for the Cruiserweight title is Tony Nese.
You know what? I changed my answer. I want Tyler Breeze to beat Neville.
There you go. We love Tyler Breeze. We're never going to see him on that picture.
Everywhere. I want him to be the Continental title. I want him to be U.S. champion. Let him beat Jericho.
What's today's date?
Today's date is March 4th? 5th?
March 5th.
March 5th.
Remember I said this. Tyler Breeze will not win the Intercontinental Championship ever until Vince McMahon dies.
There you go.
Tyler Breeze will win the Cruiserweight title.
All right. That was a great one, folks.
All right, we're gonna this is the Wrestling Babble. We're gonna wrap things up. Please follow our Facebook boards of the Wrestling Babble. Also check out the Red Cycling Gaming board. We do a lot of entertainment news and gaming, etc. and let's play things. Check out our YouTube channels, Merc with the Mic with our Let's Plays and the podcast. Also, Red Cycle Inc. has a YouTube channel. They do a lot of Let's Plays and the podcast also.
There you go.
Follow
us on Twitter, Red Cycle Inc.
Follow us on Red Cycle Inc. on Twitter. Follow me, Merc with the Mic on Twitter. Just follow Josh and be a creep.
There you go.
Bailey tonight, baby. Bailey tonight. Upset of the week.
Fastlane.
And we're gonna enjoy Fastlane. We're gonna have our pay-per-view boards up when the pay-per-view starts. Keep that alive and peace out, guys.
And we're gonna bitch and moan all day, fellas.
And if Goldberg win, we riot, or we just bitch and moan until
we just cry.
He lose the belt. I would take Ric Flair winning the Universal title over fucking Goldberg.
17 times. 17. Never mind.
This is my thing now. The show's over.
You go for the U.S. Universal title.
The show's over, folks.
All right. Laters.